What up, everybody? Hey guys, this is Uriah from the Zeus Down Show. I'm trying to get this thing started here, so if you guys can bear with me for just a minute, let me show my screen. Woo! How's everybody doing? Cool. I love the silence.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see me. Am I just a shadow?
Yeah, man.
You are a shadow. Yes.
Fuck.
No. Oh yeah, yeah. You're like blended with the wall. Well, welcome everybody. My name's Uriah. Uh, I'm gonna be your host. Thanks for coming on by to the Killing It Comedy Showcase here at Man Cave Bar and Grill, and that's where I'm at in down below in my basement. Um, we have a great show for you guys. This is gonna be, this is our first time doing this online, so you guys got to be patient with us. If you guys want to laugh, I don't know how that would work. If you want to unmute yourselves, again, this is a trial basis. So, or if you want to just give snaps, that would be good too.
Can we test everybody with off mute and see if there's any background noise or echoes?
We could do that. Yeah.
Unmute everybody.
Everybody unmute.
What is up?
Yeah. I like that. So,
cheers.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, fuck. Yeah. So what's up, fuckers? I'm glad that you guys can make it. We usually have this show at Ale Industries in Oakland, but since that's not happening because of the COVID 19 virus that's happening, we're having it here, which is kind of awkward. It's first, I feel like a cam girl. Let's just say that much, without getting paid, or hearing the money just trickle in. But that's how it is here nowadays. Hopefully, it's not too, it's not gonna go on forever. But yeah, it's tough, because I've been waking up early because, as the saying goes, the early bird gets the toilet paper, and that's what I've been doing every day, trying to get the toilet paper, but I haven't been too successful at that. Um, so I don't know how about you guys, but it's really tough out there, and to celebrate, I guess I happen to have these in my fridge, Coronas.
That's sugar.
Yeah, this wasn't intentional. This was not intentional, guys. Um, so let's drink to that. If anybody has a drink, I'm glad. Toast up.
For water.
Oh, nice.
Jordan.
Yeah, but I've been really busy. I've been really busy with work now that I work from home. Yeah, it's really tough. I it seems like I have a lot more work when I'm working from home. I don't even have time to like enjoy a nice drink. Um, the only time I have to take my mind off of work, it seems like, is just a couple shots of Nyquil right before bed, and it's been pretty interesting. Nyquil and nightmares really go hand in hand. Really interesting nightmares. I don't know about you guys. Let's see who else is entering. All right, cool. Let's see. But I don't know if some of you know, I live in Oakland. Anybody from Oakland here?
Woo!
All right, cool. One person, and the rest of you are scared. Scared, I take it. Yeah, especially those Santa Cruz Mountain people. You know who I'm talking about.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, no, but no, Oakland used to be scary, but thanks to gentrification that's happening, it's a lot scarier. It's a lot scarier because just the other day, a gentrifier almost ran me off the road in his Lime scooter. That was pretty scary. Mind you, I was on my Lime scooter, so that made it even more scary. But yeah, it. I was just like, dude, he almost spilled my like $20 avocado toast and my blue bottle coffee, and I was like, screw you, gentrifier. This is my city, my city. um, yeah, so I'm in my 40s, um, and cool. We got some people here in their 40s. Right on. Right on. And for those of you who aren't in their 40s, I got some really good advice for you. Like on the eve of your 40th birthday, I highly recommend just go balls out and kill yourselves. Just, yeah. Because, it sucks, man. It really does suck in your 40s. Your body starts changing, not for the better. I'm starting to get a double chin, on back of my neck, dude. It's crazy. It's like a reverse Mitch McConnell. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to gross you guys out. Yeah. And yeah, and I have to shave my head, a lot more often than not, because if not, I end up looking like George Jefferson, and I'm not moving on up, guys. I'm not moving on up. My jokes start getting dated too, because some of you are like, who the fuck is George Jefferson? You know, you know who you are. Yas, yas. Um, yeah, and you start thinking differently in your 40s. Like I don't know if you could tell, but I am in the middle of transitioning into mom jeans. That's right. I had to give up my skinny jeans because of my fupa, my fat upper penis area. Would just work its way down into this vicinity. I would show you, but it's pretty disgusting, and yeah, it's not good. It's creating like this magnificent moose knuckle, which is Canadian for camel toe, but definitely not a good look. Not a good look. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I gotta admit some people into this. All right, cool. What else? So we got some people here from all over the Bay, it looks like, and from what I can tell, hopefully this doesn't crash on us. So, which is so we're gonna try to hold up on that. What else about me? I've had a lot of addictions. One of them is alcohol, so I'll drink to that. Thank you. I knew I liked alcohol, guys, when I first blacked out on rum cake. Yeah, it was my mother. She made some really good, strong rum cake, and but it did lead to a lot of heartbreak and destroying a lot of relationships of mine. Um, Especially this one meaningful relationship that I was in. And it was all because of a threesome. If you guys are, in a meaningful, strong relationship, with a strong foundation, don't have a threesome, because like they say, threesomes destroy relationships, especially, when your partner is not involved, and that should be a prerequisite to yeah. I'm also a recovering sex addict. Um, Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you. Yeah, I just recovered about an hour ago, and I'm ready for some more sex, guys. More sex. Mm. And the thing about being a sex addict, you meet some interesting people, characters. I dated this one exotic woman. She was half German, and half dominatrix. And yeah, some of you are like, that's not exotic, Uriah. But you're right. It's not. All Germans are into BDSM, but what made her exotic to me was that she liked to get slapped and choked when we made love. She called it fucking, whatever. Tomatoes. But I remember when she first asked me, she was like, we were making love, and she was like, in her German voice, she was like, Uriah, I want you to slap me. Just do it. Just we're in a safe space. No hashtag me too. Just do it. And I'm like doing such a bad job on her impersonation, and she sounded more like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and mine's more of a Chicano Schwarzenegger. And I remember her, and she continues, "No, just do it. Just slap me. Don't be a pussy." And so I slapped her because I was like, nobody calls me a pussy. Nobody. And she's like, again, pussy. And I did it again. Psh, again. Psh, again. Psh, again. Psh. And I was like, I got it. So I just kept on slapping her to the point where I felt like I was in the Three Stooges. That's how much slapping was going on. And so at that point, I was like, maybe I should just poke her eyes out. And which I did. I actually went in for her eyes, and she ended up blocking it. It was like, wow, this is exotic. So we got married. So we're now married. Yeah, and now I have a son. Yeah, whose name is Zeus, which is short for Jesus. And yeah, now that I'm chasing after him everywhere. Yeah, but he's pretty awesome. He's one of the hardest things about raising a son is that is the potty training. He's got it halfway down, like 50% he's got it down, and the other 50% he smells like shit. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that nursery rhyme. Oh, never mind about that nursery. Screw that. Yeah, but I'll leave you off with this, guys. But when he was first born, it's I don't know if any of you know this, but I never really talk about it. But he was born as a miracle child. When he was first born, he was born. It's hard for me to talk about, but he was born circumcised. Yeah, yeah, the perfect man, according to the Bible. I don't know. That's what the Bible says. And I think it's a good thing too that he was born that way, because my wife and I, we didn't have to have that conversation, that most parents have when they have a boy. Like, do we circumcise him, or do we leave him with an ugly dick? So yeah, a lot of men don't like that joke, men with ugly dicks, and yeah, but I think all dicks are ugly. So even my own, I'm like, why do I even touch this thing? And I'm like, oh. For pleasure. That's right. For pleasure. For pleasure. Speaking of which, are you guys ready for some comics? Some actual fucking comics? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who do we have up? I think Jason was gonna bring some intro music, right, Jason? We got Jason Cole, who's gonna be playing some guitar for bringing up comics. Yeah.
Wow, the talent.
That is intro?
That's Alex Woody's intro. So the next comic that's coming up, I'm gonna put him on full blast right here. He looks like he's locked up in a. What looks like you're locked? Are you in the basement, dude? What's going on? Let's bring up Alex Woody, guys. Let's bring up Alex.
What? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is definitely not weird. This is definitely not weird at all. I definitely not in a weird location in my house. I definitely didn't tell my family not to come out of the room till I was done with this. By the way, I think my son is trying to kill me. He hid my stress ball. I can't find it. A little nervous. I don't know about you guys. Hate to bring it up, but it's on our mind. Coronavirus. I thought I had it the other day. Yeah, I got like shortness of breath. I'm like sweating. I'm in a sushi restaurant and everyone's looking at me like I'm dying. Very embarrassing. I call my wife. She's in nursing school, and I'm telling her what's going on. I think I got COVID-19. She's like, "Babe, you're just fat." I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Right. I forgot. Big bone. Yeah. So glad I don't have it, but yeah, just every day count my blessings, feeling grateful, have a job. A lot of people aren't working right now. I'm working right now. They're cutting the hours though. They're cutting the hours, so I don't know how long I'll be working. And they're hiding the TP, and that's where I do all my pooping. Can I say poop anymore? This Corona cancel culture. But yeah, I can't use the bathroom anymore there, so I'm actually gonna have to stand in line with the other fools at Costco. Crazy. I don't know what to say, people. Even my mom's tripping out. I went to my mom's house the other day, and she's like, just to let you know, I hit the TP. I said, Mom, you're silly. I just steal money from you. Silly goose, Goofball. Totally goofball. So everyone's acting kooky with the TP. It's like everyone's treating it like cocaine. You know what I mean? They just don't want to give it up, right? They gotta keep it for themselves, right? Selfish. Give up the TP. Oh man, even my weed dealer is trying to sell me some. He's trying to sell me like $10 a roll. Crazy. Oh man, I'm looking at a bunch of Legos over here. I'm in my son's room actually. That's cool. He's happy about the coronavirus. I'm home every night now. He loves it. Yeah, he's like, I love the coronavirus. I want it to keep going for years. Like, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. How do you even know you got the coronavirus? The symptoms are the same of a hangover. I was so hungover yesterday, I thought I had it again. And, you know what I mean? Throwing up, diarrhea, watching Netflix all day. I can't tell the difference. You know what I mean? And it's bullshit. I told you I'm working, I'm grateful, but I'm kind of jealous of you fucks. You guys are talking about Tiger King, and you guys are talking about all these shows. While you guys are in shelter in place, I'm in work in place. You know what I mean? It's kind of depressing. But the cool thing is, we got some old guys at my work, and I've never had this much power over old people. You know what I mean? They're so afraid of me that I could have it. I could be a host. So I'm just barking orders. You know what I mean? I hardly have to work now. And I never have to bring in a lunch. I had Javier buy me lunch the other day. It's great. I love using old people. You know what I mean? That's what they're there for, right? And by the way, what's crazy? Old people freaking out. These young people staying out late and getting in groups. Like, old people are surprised young people are reckless. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how are you guys surprised? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't remember, the Oxycontin epidemic, right? People stealing money? Like, come on. Like, crazy. But, the crazy part is these young people are kind of stupid. The more we stay in, the more of a chance we have to get through this quicker, right? I was just like the rest of them. I thought this was bullshit, right? We all were like corona this, whatever, you know what I mean? But then it got serious, right? They started canceling shit. I'm like, fuck. So, if I'm stuck in the house, with the family, going on these long walks, how many walks can you go on? How many kitty puzzles can you do? You know what I mean? If I got to do all these kitty puzzles and watch Dora the Explorer 5,000 times, anytime of saying happy birthday, they say sing happy birthday, and that's the correct amount of time of washing your hands. I've seen happy birthday 500,000 times in the past couple of weeks. I'm all birthdayed out. if you guys have a birthday coming up anytime soon, I'm not singing. Right? I'm probably not gonna sing happy birthday the next 30 years. Ugh. I don't know where I was going. I went on a rant. That's the problem, dude. You look like you're on a fucking in Greece or something. You know what I mean? You're like trying to hide the fact you're Mexican or something. I don't know what you're doing there. Yeah. By the way, speaking of Mexicans, isn't it ironic the government is trying to keep in Mexicans and they close down the border? It's kind of refreshing, right? Okay. I look like I'm like in an ISIS cave right now. I look like I'm just like, I don't know, looking at gross stuff on the internet. You know what I mean? By the way, trying to do a quarantine workout. I don't know about the rest of you. You know, some people are doing body weights, right? Some people are doing the old sit-ups, the push-ups. I've been doing aggressive sets of grabbing chips and putting them in my mouth. Yeah, I've been gaining weight. I'm getting fat. I don't know about you guys. I've been drinking IPAs. Oh my God. Because you know what they don't tell you? Coronavirus, even if you don't get it, you're stressed out that you probably have it. You know what I mean? So we're all in it together, you know? And I've just been doing the stress eating, right? And my son's at the age that he rats on everyone. He doesn't realize that, you know, bitches get stitches, or what is it? Stitches get... Yeah, I'm dyslexic, you know what I mean? And drunk and high right now. And possibly have corona, so I don't know. But yeah, he's in that rat phase, being a rat, and I dosed my wife with CBD. You ever dose your partner with CBD? It's wonderful. I mean, you got to do it. She's a light sleeper, and it's the only way I can get second servings because she's on my ass with this rationing. Being fat nowadays, it's tough. You gotta, everything's rationed, everything's in these little baggies. And my son, he's like a little spy. He's like a little fucking Russian spy, and just ratting on me. Just, Daddy's grabbing more cookies. Daddy's making an enchilada. Daddy's making spaghetti. And just the wife, you know, she gets on it. But luckily the CBD did kick in, and I got away with it. But it's tough getting away with stuff nowadays because I feel like I'm in jail. You know, I feel like I can't get it right. You guys are looking at me like, yeah, we've been trying to get away with stuff. I feel like I'm doing comedy in like an interrogation room right now. Like I can't really see you guys, right? But you can see me and hear me. This is weird. I'm not gonna lie. This is odd. I'm really happy to be able to do this. It's a little change up in life. You know what I mean? I like to think about what's going on in life right now. Is like in the shuffle on your music playlist, right? Because you get sick of that music playlist. You're like, God damn it, George Michael again. I got faith, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But you hit that shuffle and it makes the music playlist exciting, right? So that's what I'm trying to, you know, take with life is take this as an exciting moment. Take this as a moment I'm going to share with my grandkids if I don't die from the coronavirus. And, you know, I guess take this as a learning lesson not to eat fucking crazy shit, right? I think we've all learned that a wet market in Seattle is way different than in China. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. By the way, do you think we should get 1 free month of Panda Express after all this shit? I don't know. We're spitballing. We're messing around. We're spitballing here. I got a big forehead. What can I say? A lot of thinking up here. We're feeling good. You know what's ironic though? I wish things would change for the better. My nipples are still gigantic. Can the coronavirus change us in a positive way? Can you shrink my nipples? If I get coronavirus, will you shrink? Because when I'm in the... Yeah, anyways. Where am I at on time there, Chief?
You got 3 minutes.
Wait, well, I just wanted to say you were talking shit about the ugly penises.
Yeah. Do you have one or?
Oh my God, what happened to your background? You just take LSD? Christ, dude, let me have some, dude. It's been really tough. You can't buy weed or anything from anyone anymore. No one wants to be in contact with you anymore. Luckily, the clubs are still open. You know what I mean? Shit. But yeah, you know what? You know what's crazy? I just heard on the news that they're still going to have the election in November. Okay, we're still going to be able to vote. The only people that are not going to be able to vote are U.S. territories and the intelligently stunned. So apparently, I'm not going to be able to vote this year. I'm really in Alabama. I don't know. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. We're grabbing thoughts, just like that kook right there. I don't know what he's looking at. Should we just do a couple oldies but goodies? By the way,
yeah.
Met my wife where a lot of people meet. AA. Yeah, she was so drunk she thought it was Kevin Costner. And I thought she was Jennifer Lopez. That was a kooky one. Let me tell you. Instead of waiting for the hero Dance with Wolves, she went for the hero Paul Blart the Mall Cop. Yeah. She still calls me Kevin. You know what I mean? She still calls me Kevin. And, we've been close to married 10 years, I think. I just asked her yesterday. And the nicknames have changed, though. I don't know if you guys have been in a relationship. You know, the bills come, the stress come. Our nicknames went from J-Lo and K-Lo to Scott and Lacey. She called me Ted. Yeah, you women with the true crime shows, you guys take it way too far. You know what I mean? But the sex is exciting. You know what I mean? Gotta love anal. By the way, you gotta be careful with the anal. I read that you can get coronavirus from feces. You can't get it from semen. Just letting you, the other wives and girlfriends helping you guys out there. That's serious. You can't get it from semen, but you can get it from poop, which makes sense why the USA has the most cases in the world. Doing jokes backwards. Yeah, this is odd. I'm telling you, this is odd. My penis is going towards my asshole for cover right now. It's hiding. I hope my son can't hear this. I swear to God, I'm going to the bathroom the other day. Thank God I wasn't jerking the old beef stick. I heard something at the bottom of the door. I opened it real quick. He's at the bottom trying to look like fucking Harvey Weinstein on a Tuesday. Molested by my son, It was odd. It was weird. I could say me too now. You know what I mean? I could say me too. Oh my God. It's so good. Jason, I'm so glad you didn't kill yourself. I'm really happy. Buck, always good to see you. Buck looks like he's ready to kill a fucking alligator. He's ready to kill. This couple over here, I feel like I've seen them on Pornhub on the amateur. This girl's real cute right here. You look like maybe you should be a secretary in one of the Marvel movies in the background. I love you. I think I'm gonna call that the show, guys. Love you. Stay safe.
Yeah. Awesome. That was Alex Woody, everybody. Alex Woody. Fuck yeah. Dude. Yeah. Now go attend to your son, bro. Jeez. What is up? All right. Cool. Well, that was awesome. Yeah, it does look like I'm tripping out on mushrooms or something. Like, whoa. Yeah. No, I've been doing a mushroom therapy actually. But there's new side effects to the mushroom therapy. You end up getting addicted to jam bands and women with hairy armpits. So yeah. All right. Well, that one didn't hit. All right. Well, let's bring up your next comic. Right now, we're gonna bring up Erie Diamond. And so on deck will be Luigi Diaz. But right now, let's bring up Erie Diamond. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
No, I want to hear it, Jason. Let's go. Okay, stop. All right, here, we'll pretend like this is real. Hey, everybody.
Woo!
How you doing out there? Yeah, I'd like to do a little square work. Let's see. How you doing, Tank Top? What's going on, girl? How's everything? Striped tank. Oh wait, hold on. Jordan, what's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling in from Phoenix. I just moved
Phoenix?
from Oakland. I was just in Oakland. I lived in the Bay for 15 years, and I moved to Phoenix 4 months ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
Phoenix. How's it going? You guys still, is everything open or what?
Yeah, we're not on lockdown yet.
All right, get that corona. Keep
Yeah,
it-
so we're all spreading, like we're having but everybody's quarantining.
Quarantining?
Yeah.
And you're spreading. Good to know. Good. Yay. Jordan, good crowd work. That's me. How are you guys, couple? What's up? Oh, I love that I can actually see who you guys are. Stop shit. What's going on, guys? Yeah, you're not unmuted. It's cool. Fine.
Hey.
What's everybody doing? All right.
Hey.
All right, Beard. What's going on, Beard Barrett guy? What's up? All right.
Me?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No.
RV. It's RV.
Oh, that's me. Hey guys.
RV.
I was like, I have a beard. Oh.
Pete and Jim.
I'm
I love that one of you looks like you're still working, the other one looks like you're in bed. I love it. That is
Pretty accurate.
that's a relationship that's going for a minute. How long have you guys been together?
Oh gosh, over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Good times.
That makes sense. He's still up playing video games, you're in bed.
Oh, too soon.
I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I'm sorry.
Flip it, reverse it. Yeah.
Maybe. Reverse it. And what's your name in the bed? What's your name?
Hillary.
Okay, sure. I can't hear you. It's fine. You got a vibrator? You got a vibrator? I got a vibrator. Hands up who's got a vibrator. Oh, it's weird. My arms aren't. Okay, that was weird. Look, that was weird. I got a vibrator. It's got 3 speeds. It's got low, medium, and frappe. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's my favorite. It's good. Hi, Kitty. No, it's good. It's good. I can blend my shakes with it, which is awesome. People frown at me for work, but you know. They're like, what? What's the bunny for? Why are you blending your shakes with the bunny? Anyways, some people don't know what that is. I had a couple of weeks ago. I had a guy. He came over and he tried to mansplain to me how to clean and sanitize my vibrator. Yeah, I guess like he came in and it was like on the coffee table. And hey, I was getting the batteries out of the remote. Okay, don't fuck with me. You know, everyone's got one set of batteries that works in the house, and so like it's also not my fault. Aquaman's on HBO, so that's like not my fault. Anyways, so like he comes in, he's like, oh, you know, I can tell you how to clean and sanitize that. And I was like, you know what, motherfucker, like, I know how to do it. You put it in the dishwasher, right? Along with that glass you're drinking out of, bitch. What? Hold on a second. Here, pajama pants. Who's wearing underwear right now? Anybody wearing underwear? Anybody? Not me. Not me, bitch. I'm without underwear. Woo! Woo! I love that my arm keeps disappearing. Anybody missing being outside a little bit? Anybody missing?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Just like a little bit. Who knew? Who knew? Right? Who knew? I was like, first I was like, woo, fuck people, and now, oh fuck, it looks better with two arms. Fuck people, and then like now I'm like, fuck people, dude. People are awesome. Like walking the dog, I'm like, hi people, hi. And I was though, it was kind of, everyone's been really cool. Have you guys noticed that? Everybody's like been super cool, right? Like waving and stuff from a distance, and it's awesome. And but I did walk by one dude who he threw me one of these gestures. Have you guys seen this gesture? Have you seen this one?
Oh,
You guys seen that? Right? And I was just like, who gets a sideways blowjob, you guys? Who even does that? Right? Like that, right? Like that doesn't even make sense, you know? And but then I was thinking about it, and I was like, wow, maybe I could do that while I watch TV, you know? Like, that would be fun for both of us, you know? Just for once. And I don't know. Everybody, anybody having sex besides just with their vibrators or anything? Anybody? Well, yeah, the couple.
oh boy.
Yeah, over here, the couple. You guys are even like touching each other, which is like, like each other. Like, it's not like, fuck you, get your hands off me. You know what I mean? You're even wearing a bra and stuff. Like, you actually tried. And
Well, I was. I mean, not anymore.
what'd you say?
I was, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Woo! Here, I'll take mine off. No, I'm just kidding. It's weird. Not that kind of show. I feel like we should be playing like Hollywood Squares or something. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. Let me tell you anything about myself. I used to be slutty. Anybody here used to be? Yeah, and then we got on lockdown. No, I'm just kidding. I used to sleep around a lot, and here's the thing, you guys. I slept around so much. I might have some kids out there I don't even know about. You know what I mean? Not like 100% sure. No, you know what's funny? I did a podcast, and my friend was on there, and she was like, she was like, everybody was like, oh, we've been trapped in our houses, and then she was like, I got out and got some dick, but don't worry, I didn't touch my face, and I was like, I thought that was super noble and awesome, because she was, I guess she just backed into the house. I'm not 100% sure how she did it, but oh no. Okay, what can I tell you guys? I used to be half Mexican. Woo! I don't know. Here's what happened. I took an Ancestry.com test, and I found out that I am I'm like 30% Irish. I'm 20% German, and I'm 50%. Wow, my mom's a fucking liar! Yay! Yeah. So like, it turns out that the guy I thought was my dad growing up is like not related to me. Like, he's Mexican. He's like not related to me. Like, I totally know how Jesus felt. And but like, I know my dad exists. No, but yeah, so like, it turns out I'm white. I'm like super white. I'm like from all the white places. Like, any white place, I'm like from that. I'm like fucking so white that I can't even call the cops on anybody anymore, because like, people start calling me Becky or Karen. Like, I can't do that anymore. It's really sad. I don't know. I don't know. I've been rolling my R's for nothing, guys. I just wanted to mention that. I'm like one of those bitches who's like I'm like the white chick at the Mexican restaurant. Like, I would like a chile relleno, please. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Not anymore. Not anymore. Now I just do it when I call the restaurant. And social distancing. I don't know. I used to be like a really like inverted, like introvert, like goth person who didn't leave my house, and like this is what I was training for. And so I know. I'm trying to be a better person. Anybody out there trying to be a better person? Yeah. No idea. I don't know what that is.
That was a 2 minute light. 2 minutes.
Better person. I'm trying not to offend people, which is great because I don't see people anymore, so it's awesome. I'm not using as many, like, even online, like I don't use the words that like offend people anymore. Like I'm not using as many gender specific words, which is good, right? So like they and them and thou or whatever, and die. And but I did realize that I should start referring to my favorite sex position as reverse cow person. I'm sorry, Alex, you look like you don't know what I'm talking about. What that is like when, okay, that is when like one of the people is like on top, right? But like instead of facing the other person's like face, they're turned in the other direction, toward the camera. And so, oh, Uriah, did you light me?
Yeah, you got one more. 1 more minute.
One more.
Air horn.
Minute.
Oh yeah, that's the air horn.
Okay, I'll just tell you guys this story. A friend of mine came over like before this, and she told me that her grandma died, and like that's not the funny part, but she said that when she was going through her stuff, that she found like this 8-track tape, and it was called like Freaky Femmes or something like that. And it was like an 8-track tape, and she's like, what the fuck is this? And then she found an 8-track tape player, and they played it, and it was like a porno, but like just the sound of the porno, and it was from like the 40s or 50s or something. So it basically sounded like a Jimmy Stewart movie porno, just the audio, right? And everybody had like a mid-Atlantic accent, which is, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it was basically like, oh yeah, baby, fuck me as hard as you can. Oh yeah. Like, how you doing, soldier? Let's get this going. Yeah. Like the weirdest thing. I don't have a punchline for that, but I just thought that was really fucking weird. Thank you. I'm Mary Diamond. Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you. Woo!
All right, let's give it up for Erie Diamond, guys. Hell yeah. You guys having a good time in this weird? Yeah, all right. We got some thumbs up from Hillary, Hill Pete, and Jim. Arby, you look good with a beard, Arby. I like that. That's great. It's great.
If only I can grow one.
Dude, you can grow one.
That's not real?
And then we got
I can't grow one.
who else do we have? Sashant, Buck Evans. What's up, Buck? Jordan from Ass, also known as Arizona. Cool. Right on, guys. I'm glad you guys are here having a good time. Again, this happens like once a month, but we're going to be doing it here like on a daily basis. No, I'm just kidding. But let's bring up your next comic, guys. This guy's really funny. Been seeing him in the circuit for years now. He's been doing this for a long time. Put your hands together Oh, well, before we do, next up on deck is going to be Jason Cole, but let's put your hands together for Luigi Diaz.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. This is the ethnic part. This is the brown part. Jason, hold up with that guitar. You know what right now? Is this it? Hold up. Oh, okay. You know how it works. The shitty internet. Uh-oh. Getting real in here. Oh, shit. And then I'll be walking on stage like that. You know how I'm doing? This is the most people I've seen in 2 weeks. I've been actually quarantined way longer than all of you because I was a bad person and I heard about coronavirus and I was like, you know what? It sounds like a good time to travel. You know, that's the best time. I decided to go to Spain and I spent my time there. So when I came back, I decided to stay here for 2 weeks. So it's been pretty fucking crazy, not gonna lie. So cheers to all of you. Please tip your bartenders, all right? What a great idea for a show. It's a show that you don't have to tip anyone, right? Do you drink minimum? No, give me the whole bottle. It cost me like $9, you know? Like, some delicious yellow tile, you know? It comes from New Zealand, not Australia. It's the deeper south end. It's been beautiful. I love the coronavirus has been a beautiful pandemic for everyone, honestly. I think it's bringing couples together, right? Like all these couples are actually looking for activities to do together, right? Like I know my girlfriend and I, we're trying to do things together. Like I've seen other couples do it. Like they're starting podcasts together, fitness vlogs, right? Even OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing. You can we're bringing everyone together. You know, while staying away. It's one of those things. That's why I like it. One of my favorite things actually about this whole situation is I've actually become closer to my neighbors. I don't know about any of you, but I'm close to my neighbors now. Like now I can actually listen to them every morning. It's like my morning news, you know? It's amazing. We're so thin. It's great. They have 4 kids. And they're my upstairs neighbors, you know. I think that's but I feel like we should switch, you know, like that should be the best part. But I love them; they're great. I've listened to them grow, like the 4 of them. Like I feel like I should be by now Uncle Neighbor, you know. That's my name, Uncle Neighbor. I want to be that guy, but sadly I'm not. I've listened to everything about them. Honestly, I even heard their first fight. All right, their first fight, people, and I could hear it through the walls. You know, I didn't see it, but I could hear it because I heard the dad was just like, "Where did you learn that?" You know, and that's a question of violence for a kid. You know, what I mean? Like I'm not a dad. I know that was a fight. You know, I'm an older brother. That's what happens. I got asked that question a lot, and you don't know where to learn it. It's just grown. Myself, everyone's in a competition right now. We're doing things to keep up and just do, I don't know, challenges. Like my girlfriend and I, we are actually in this challenge right now, which is who gains the most weight in the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's awesome. The person who's winning is grocery store. We cannot stop buying stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. Talking about this is a pandemic. Everyone's going crazy about it, right? Like myself, any single symptom that you have, you start looking, right? Like myself, I've been farting a lot, and I'm like farting instead of coronavirus symptom. You know, like even that, like, everyone's just going crazy about it. I don't understand. Like even the toilet paper, you know, like that situation. Everyone's just buying toilet paper. I think it's for the nose, you know, to blow your nose. I think it's mostly because of the bad diet that everyone's doing. Everyone's just taking the worst shits that they can do in like years. You know, it's like a reverse cleansing. You know, it's like you eat all this bad stuff and you clean up yourself. That's what's happening. Reverse cleansing for California and for the world, honestly. It's been working. If you see my camera, it's being super dark and everything's because I have the Android of computers. You know, it's super shitty. I myself, I'm to right now, right? Like this time is it's really weird for all of us. I don't know. Like I haven't seen my barber in forever. Like look, I'm missing my barber. It's something like I'm missing someone that I give money to. You know, like that's ridiculous. I'm missing different things. Like I'm missing my friend's voice right next to me. I'm missing their cuff. You know what I mean? Like them cuffing. I miss it. It's weird that's a thing that I miss. I miss people cuffing next to me and me not feeling weird about it. I miss so many things. I miss my girlfriend being able to touch me. But that's a problem that we're having ourselves. You know, we live together, and I guess it's becoming a problem. Too close, you know. Like you can live together, but 14 days stuck together, you know, too bad.
Ching ching.
Yeah, I feel like I need to marry her just in the fact that she listens to me snore so much. You know what I mean? Like that is illegal. That she should put a pillow on my head every time she doesn't sleep, but she doesn't do it, and that makes her a better person than I am. And which I'm not saying that I would do that to someone. You know, I'm just saying that should happen. You know, that's what I'm saying. This is a good time. I was actually in Spain before I did all of this. I was in Spain. I was supposed to be there a week and a half, 2 of them. I was there for 2 days. It was great. You know, when you spend about $6,000 that you didn't know you had. I'm not bragging. I just literally didn't have that money. It kind of sucks. And and I'm there. And let me tell you, I will go back and I'll see it. And it was an amazing experience. Got to be standing up there. I did an English show in Spain, right? That's what you look in Spain, like all the most American place you can have. And one of my favorite things is that my girlfriend decided to take me to. I love bars. I used to be a bartender for 12 years, and she decided to take me to the first bar in Barcelona. It's still open. It's amazing. The thing is that it's in the tenderloin of Barcelona. You know what I mean? For those who don't live in San Francisco, who've never been to San Francisco, it's the shitty neighborhood of Barcelona. Okay, that's what it is. It's fucking tight. You could tell that was a shitty neighborhood because in between 500 feet, I got asked for every drug imaginable, and oh yeah, give it up for Barca. Yeah, definitely, dude, Barca. I got offered sex right next to my girlfriend. They probably would have done it better, honestly. But I got offered every drug imaginable. It was amazing. I could have done it, but as soon as I seen all that in like 500 feet, I looked at my girlfriend and I'm like, "You taking me to the hood?" Yeah, I know the pretty buildings and everything, but I know the fucking hood. So I go in there. We go into the amazing bar, and I make the mistake and never do this in another country. I asked the most random guy who was standing in the corner, "Where's the door to this bar?" Which is a mistake, you know. You never ask anyone. It looked like a fucking window. It's not my problem, you know. Go in, have the greatest time, come back outside, and there's 7 dudes already waiting for us, obviously. So, good times. Good. Which, by the way, don't be scared. Amazing, beautiful time. I'll go back. But as I was going, this is my trick. I just kept walking. And I was told my girlfriend, I'm like, "Please just don't look back." And she kept looking at them, right? She's like, "They're still behind us." And I was like, "Okay, I have to do something. I have to take my measures, right?" And this is something that you do after you had about 7 vodka sodas, you know, which is you stop in the middle of the street and you turn around and you start yelling, "I am the Puerto Rican vengeance." You've never felt such rage before. And I'm pledging all this vengeance on you, Spanish people. And all of them just stop. Just turn around. They're like, by the way, this is all in Spanish, which I'll do it to you. All right. I said, "Yo soy la venganza puertorriqueña." I'm not going to do it. I know But it sounds scary when you say it. So especially with this fucking slur, you're drunk, and then the guy came up next to me, just offered me beers. He looked at me, he's like, "Hey, mi pana," and I'm like, "All right, no problem. This fucking worked." So this is what you do. You just yell that you're the whatever vengeance. All right. At the moment, just say, "I am the Corona vengeance. I come here to take your lungs." You know what I mean? Just something like that, and scare the shit out of them, dude.
Come up here.
Hell yeah, puertorriqueño, baby.
That's the most annoying 2-minute light warning.
Right. Oh, I heard that. Okay, I thought it was a cat. I was like, that sounds like a fucked up cat. But I don't know, guys. I'm actually pretty happy that I'm spending all this with all of you, because I'm myself. I'm actually a pretty happy person. I finally found a woman just like my mother.
Oh,
She's had sex with my dad, and what, too close to home? I'm sorry, everyone. I have to finish with a fucked up joke. You know what I mean? It's a fucked up time. Why not finish it with a fucked up joke for all of you? You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you so much. Y'all have a fantastic night. Keep on enjoying. Cheers to all of you. I'm Luigi Diaz. Have a good one, y'all. Give it up for
hell yeah. Woo! I don't know where to look. Here or here? What? What? Hell yeah, that was Luigi Diaz, everybody. Let's give it up for him. Fuck yeah. Luigi. We got Sima back here. Yeah, clapping it up. Cool. That was great, everybody. That was great. Oh man, we're almost towards the end of time. Yeah. You guys are hopefully you guys are chugging some beers and stuff. I'm gonna break out my beer bong pretty soon. Probably after.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, after Jason's set here. Cool. Let's keep this rolling, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. We're connecting creatively. Oh man, I think I had too much Corona. Too much Corona. That's what it does to you, Corona. Yeah, let's bring up your next comic, man. Your next comic is from the Bay Area. He lives in the East Bay. Oakland, San Leandro, Hayward, in between. I think it's Oakland. I think he likes to say San Leandro. But up on deck will be Nina G. But right now, let's put your hands together for the guitarist himself, Jason Cole.
Too much. Oh my god, this is fun. This is like if an Amber Alert was a conference call. This was what it looked like. Fun. You guys have cool backgrounds. I don't have one because my computer's too old. It wouldn't accept the picture, so this is a real background. Are those dings money? Are they tipping us? I know some of those sites are a little bit different. Wow, what a thrill it is to be here on this conference call, right? Pandemic, guys. More like panic-demic. No? Okay, good. I don't usually get stage fright, but I do get carpet fright. I'm on carpet. Oh, goodness. Looks like a deleted scene from Saw or something. This is crazy. Hey, let's give a big hand. Prop comic. Here we go. What can I tell you? Welcome to my bunker. Quarantine, am I right? More like boring team. Who's ever laughing? I love you, but you have terrible taste in comedy. Matrix 4. Did you guys know they were filming Matrix 4 in San Francisco? They canceled all filming of Matrix 4 because of real life Matrix 1. Yes. What is this guy? Bill Maher? Bill Maher Light? All right, let's do a song.
Yeah.
I didn't want to in the first place until you said I couldn't touch my face. I didn't want to until you said I shouldn't. I wanna do it all the time, cause you said you couldn't. I wanna touch my fucking face. Alright, shelter in place, are you guys, this is crazy. This is not in my lifetime. Shelter in place. Let me get this straight. I don't have to go to work, and I stay home for 3 months, and I wear sweats and watch porn and grilled cheese sandwiches. Alright, I can do that. And I can get paid sick leave for doing that. That's perfect. This is crazy. I see a lot. There's some old people on the line. Young people. Where are my people under 30 on the line? You got that guy. The Asian guy looks young. All right. He's laughing. He can either be 16 or 97. We don't know. It's crazy. For young people, I am from the future, guys. Don't do drugs. I mean, do drugs. Don't do all the drugs. I'm really just 26. It's going to be good. Orion, Jesus Christ, Uriah. All these comics with these crazy names. Uriah, give it up for Uriah, your host. He's good. I love him. He looks like, you remember, Pitbull, like the rap? He looks like Pitbull with a thyroid problem. Just like a little, for anybody, good. But it actually looks really cool. Like, you never been born Identity when they're mobilizing an asset, one of those killers, and they're like lying on a hotel bed in Morocco with a ceiling fan, and they get the text, go kill this guy with a knife. That's what he looks like. He looks cool. Crowd work. All right, it's good. He's coming back. I wish I look as cool as you when I go bald. It's really fun. Life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. Somebody hands you a bottle of Chardonnay. Right?
Cheers.
This is actually wine. I got paid. I did a gig. I roasted my friend for his birthday party, and he paid me in 2 cases of wine. How white is that? Oh, my God. So my message to young people, go to Coachella and take a selfie. Go to Machu Picchu and do a yoga handstand. Go ziplining in Costa Rica. But here's my joke, and then let me know if Uriah stole it, is that kill yourself before you're 40. I've been doing this joke for 2 years. Let's do it right now. This is actually an intervention. Stole my over 40 joke. All right. Seriously, my teeth hurt when I run. That's a weird old person. Don't tell me that. I've heard of sore backs. My teeth hurt when I run. Like I call my dentist. I'm like, hey, my teeth hurt when I run, and he's like, he has such an attitude. He's like, stop calling me at home. One of those guys. Comedy's going good. Obviously, I'm doing a show from my office. You see the laugh sign? Laugh. Why isn't it spelled LAFF? You know why? Because they added the AU, which stands for gold. Huh? Comedy gold. All right, I should do a podcast. All right. That's very observational. All right, that's terrible. Let's work on my next joke. Before the pandemic, I was really excited to report I had my very first threesome. Come on, it can happen.
Oh, damn.
I think it still counts, guys. Timing. Oh, thank God. I think my connection's dead. Cruise ships, guys. I've never been on a cruise ship, and now that just takes the cake. Like, anytime you hear something about a cruise ship, there's a fire or a pandemic or somebody has died mysteriously. It's like Brazil of cruise ships. Is that a joke? Cruise ships are the Brazil of cruise ships. All right, we're gonna work on that. This is like an OMG open mic. Except less love. Was I talking about the parallels? Yes. I grew up in the 80s. Where are my 80s babies? But for us, it's same shit, different day. We grew up in the 80s with the washed-up Hollywood actor. What was his name? Ronald Reagan. And now we have. I forgot to start my timer. I'm going to do a 45-minute set. But, now we have the sideshow, fucking reality show, Cheeto, Donald Trump. There's these parallels with the 80s. And then, of course, we have the parallels with the, climate change, the so-called man-made climate change. Back in the 80s, we had a hole in the ozone layer, remember? From from all the hairspray from the Whitesnake videos. That was a serious situation. And then diseases, holy shit. I thought measles was bad coming back. Now we have the pandemic, we have the coronavirus. I grew up in the 80s. We had the mother of all viruses. People initially thought it only affected gay people. Then it spread throughout the world, this horrible pandemic. We all know it starts with an A. It's acid wash jeans. Am I right? Hey, it's a free comedy show. That was pretty good. You're right. How much time do I have left? Because I have a 4-minute song and I forgot to turn on my timer.
Oh, you got 4 minutes actually. You do have 4 minutes.
Let's do it. Let's do a prepared song. Yeah.
Woo!
This song is about my journey through comedy. It's called Smashing Puss 24/7, and we all do shows. This is the perfect show as an example, but we do shows anywhere because we're whores for stage time and attention. So we'll do a comedy club, we'll do a bar, we'll do a bowling alley, we'll do a church. These are all real shows. We'll do living rooms. We'll do any show, and the shows where people are expecting a show are good because people go, "I'm paying money to see comedy." But a lot of shows are at bars where they don't think comedy's happening, and those shows are awesome.
Oh
By
god.
awesome, I mean terrible. So, and all the comedians will hit it close to home. But thank you for coming out tonight from your kitchens to your bedrooms. The song is about the hell gigs in comedy. It's called Hey Did You Know? Saturday night. I got it now. Saturday night, drinking with your friends at your favorite neighborhood bar. When in walks a tweaker, he's carrying a speaker and sets it down right where you are. And it's worse than you thought, cause you're sitting in the spot where he wants to put the microphone. How could you have known? Hey, did you know you're at a comedy show? And it's starting 5 feet away. It's gonna be way too loud. We're gonna yell at the crowd, and at the end, we're gonna ask you to pay. And hey, did you know you're at a comedy show? And now you're trapped, nowhere to go. Tuesday night, you're on a Bumble date at your favorite hipster bar. It's going okay, then she looks away as the comic starts talking to her. And it's worse than you think, cause all his jokes stink, and at the end he blames it on you. There's nothing you can do. You're at a comedy show. It's gonna be 3 hours long.
Oh my god.
Drums, creeps, geeks, and punks. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you know you're still at a comedy show and you're trapped? Except the bridge. Alright, give it up for your bar and wait staff. Come on, guys. What's the deal with pandemics? Am I right? Oh, comedy. I'm gonna leave you with this. Sunday night, it's do or die for your favorite sports bar team. You're drinking in heaven, watching Game 7 as some ass clown starts turning off the screens. As the TVs fade to black, some comic in the back begs you not to go, cause you're just in time for the amateur improv, magic, karaoke, trivia, slam poetry, open mic, script writing, intervention show. Hey, you're at a comedy show, and now the microphone smells like a fart. Joke about raping, jerking off, and vaping, and we try to pass it off as art. Hey, did you know that was a comedy show? Now we're passing around the tip jar. We were marginal really funny. Now we want your money. We're gonna key your car. Hey, did you know there's a new comedy show gonna be on Zoom every night?
Woo! Awesome. Awesome.
So good.
So good. All right, that was Jason Cole, everybody. Jason Cole. Hell yeah. Thank you, Jason. Hell yes. Yeah, and so we got 2 more comics left. These ladies, not guys, ladies, are awesome. One's from LA, one's from Alameda, California. But before we bring them up, I just want to say thank you guys again for coming on out to, the Killing It Comedy Showcase here. This is like the first time for us to do it online. It's pretty awkward, we all know, but it seems like it's working out. Like when people have their volume turned off. No, not really. I'm kidding. When they have it turned on, it seems like it's everybody's being awesome about it. And I just want to say, hey, if you guys want to donate, that'd be awesome. We got to pay these comics or try to. So any donations.
Gas money.
Gas money. That's right. They're coming all the way over here. They're doing it here in Oakland. So I'm going to post in a link on the chat. So if you guys can pay me, and then I'll pay them. I'll pay them like how much percent, guys? How much do you think I should pay them? My like about 2% or something? No, not really. But yeah, if you guys, ladies, gentlemen, that'd be awesome. Jennifer Love right there, Sashant, Hill, Pete, and Jim, Adriel. A lot of these people I don't even know. Monique, Dario Gonzalez's iPad. Yeah, let's see. Greg, Brian. Who are these people? Max, Crazy Party House, Colleen Darley, Jennifer, Christian, Andrea Wells.
We know you guys.
I'm reading everybody's name so you guys can donate. It's like a what is it called? A pledge. Pete Lacey.
Pledge.
Colleen Darling, and Crazy Party House. I love that. You guys can donate. I'm going to post that link down in the chat. Why are people leaving now after I said that? Why are people leaving? It's like, hey, come back. Come back. Hey.
You're right. I want to donate all my earnings to the most destitute comic who was on the bill. Figure it out.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, let's bring up your next comic. I posted the link there. Again, she's straight out of Alameda. But up on deck is Nick Adele, and but we're gonna bring up Nina G. Woo! Let's give it up for Nina G. Let me see if I can find her. There she is.
I was gonna do interpretive dance, and then you stopped. That was the most excitement that I've had. You gonna do it again?
He doesn't know the whole song.
Oh, he doesn't know the whole song?
Mm.
Woo! I've never done, I could have danced in previous shows, but I haven't, which is an obvious sign that I have no material whatsoever. Yeah. I've written nothing on the pandemic. I just did a show, and what I realized, and I think this is very good advice to all the comics, very good advice. This is priceless advice. If you've ever done a show in a dispensary, and Luigi's show in the city, specifically where I got this from, if you've ever done a show in a dispensary, the processing time that it takes someone who is using weed is the exact same processing time that it takes for a joke to go over on Zoom. So it's been the perfect training.
So true. So true.
And there we go. Okay. What are people doing? What just people are acting like they are doing their act? What's going on here?
Vamping, vomit.
Well, so it's just another Saturday night for you then, Jason.
Woo!
You got it.
Yes.
Okay. So you know, when you set it up like that, you have to do it. So are people just doing their acts? Is that what? Because I joined late because I had a real show. So,
Wow.
okay, so just so you know, I am making sure that my headset fits. No, when I joke like that, it's because I miss you and there's affection there. So just so you know, that is what all that's about. It's an Italian thing. So are there questions? Are there requests? Or do we have a real audience?
We're real.
Oh, yeah.
You're real. That's amazing. How do we get a real audience on the computer? But so many of our shows do not have a real audience. So thank you for being here. So let's see. I'm not doing it a lot right now, and I haven't done it a lot this week because, like, when people aren't around, you don't really experience it. But I'm a person who stutters, and the more that I talk, the more that you're going to see that. But I have all these jokes about it. Oh, I just dropped this. But I'm not. I may go into them, and I may not. Actually, ironically enough, about 2 weeks ago, I decided I was going to record because I was inspired by the Gary Shandling book, and he took notes on so many of his sets. And on March, let's see, the very first one, March 4th, I recorded. I decided I was going to reflect on every single set I did. So March 3rd, I did it. Then I did it the week after that. And then the pandemic happened. So my 365 reasons to quit comedy, I didn't get past 3 weeks. So there you go. So very depressing, but I will record this, and I will probably write "Made Fun of Jason Cole" because I missed everybody. Okay, that is one of the things that I will put. You know, I'm an introvert, so the past 2 weeks I've been good. This hasn't been that bad. So I don't know what you're all complaining about. So let's see. Other than, you know, like fear and anxiety and telling your old people, parents, to stay the fuck out of Safeway. Those were some of the things that I've been experiencing. Yeah, I was like, Dad, Mom has lung cancer. She has lung cancer. Why are you going to the store? And what did he buy? Oh, he went to the store to buy oranges. That was it. That's all he bought. And then there was no toilet paper. There's nothing. He just went to the store to buy oranges. And I was like, Dad, I'm staying home and I'm trying to quarantine so that I can stay well for Mom. And he's like, well, I wanted oranges. So, but since then he has been home, and I hope everyone is safe and everybody is able to continue with their life, but without too many horrible things happening. Let's see. Okay, so let's start. I'll do a little bit of comedy here. What was that? Was that Luigi? So one of my fears on Zoom is that I'm gonna fart and not know that the microphone isn't muted. And I'm on Zoom meetings all the time, and I just know that that eventually is going to happen. So hopefully not to tonight. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go into one of my newer jokes. You guys cool with anything on religion? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You good with that? Okay, all right, good. I wanted to get some agreement that we're all on the same page. Okay. For the longest time, I have wondered what is the difference between an agnostic and an atheist. And I think I finally have it. An agnostic is someone who isn't sure there's a God, and an atheist won't shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's that. Okay. So I myself, though, I am Catholic, and I don't know if you've heard this, but right now the Catholic Church has gluten-free communion. Yeah, no, for reals too. They are offering that. And like as I talk about this, I get really angry and I get very upset. And it's nothing against people who have gluten intolerance. The issue is that as a little 8-year-old in Catholic school, my parents went up to the teachers and the principals and said, Nina has dyslexia and stutters, and could you just make a little bit more of an inclusive environment for her? And that's when the teachers and principals were like, get the fucking freak out of here. So for us to be accommodating gluten right now, I'm a little bit mad about that. But anyway, so just so you know where some of this is coming from. Now, let's see, I haven't done this in 2 weeks. Okay. So for those of you who are not Catholic, what you should know is that when the priest blesses the body, blesses the bread and the wine, it is no longer bread and wine. It is what?
Jesus' body or something.
Yes. That's a very half-assed answer. It is the body and blood of Christ. Okay, so it's a body and blood of Christ. But if that is, and so what I feel like is that it's the church's way of saying this is the body of Christ. But in case all of this is bullshit, you won't get gas. So that's what, yeah. Yeah, it's a fart joke. Let's see, what else have I got? Well, what do you guys want to talk about? I think we're here for all of you. What do you all want to talk about? You can either say it or you can type it in.
Tiger King.
Tiger King. Oh yeah, I watched that the other night. It's like, so they were making it as like, haha, this is a joke, and then he tried to kill someone, right? Was that the order of it?
Oh, great. Way to ruin it.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Why haven't you seen it?
Nina? Stop saying.
I'm only 3 episodes in.
Well, I'm not.
Alert.
So, you know, this is an open mic. This isn't.
Workshop.
Are there other films or TV shows I can ruin for people? Anything else?
Star Wars. I've only seen the first one. How does it end?
Star Wars? I'm not a nerd. I don't know. I got a nerd in the other room, so I'm not
As
against
the college professor, not a nerd. Okay.
Oh, here, I'll show you this though. Talk about that. Does anyone know what this is from? Oh, I just spilled water. Okay. This is all a mess right now. Does anyone know what this is from?
It?
Wedding?
No. It was a birthday.
Oh.
The Simpsons.
No. There's no Chris Elliott fans.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the tobacco spitting cupcake from Cabin Boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know this one?
Isn't it lovely? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it? It's the best thing you've ever seen. I had a birthday cake, and that was on top of it. Anyways, that's good. That's good nerd shit. Okay, that's why I showed that. What else do people want to talk about?
What's that photo behind you on the wall?
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of you wouldn't know who this is, but this is Lenny Bruce.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, I got this in North Beach. There was a poster shop. Earring might have remembered it in the 90s, but it was on Columbus. And
yeah.
yeah, oh my God, yay, you remember. Yeah, so I got it there.
I lived in North Beach in the 90s, so yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you actually experienced San Francisco before it went to shit.
Yes. Shit all over. Yes.
Yeah, no, shit all over itself and turned to
There's a lot of
shit.
piss, but not as much shit.
Yeah. I'm okay with the shit on the ground, just not the shitting on the people, which I feel, and not on rich people. I feel you should shit on them, but I just there's a lot, all the class issues that were not around. Oh, good, perfect. I'm getting the light. I see a hand there. Yes.
So, can I ask a question just on the
Yes.
Lenny Bruce thing? This is Jordan. I just left Bay after living there for 15 years to come back to my hometown of Phoenix. Whatever, it's fine. It's great. But I
Why are you putting it like that? If it's fine. Whatever,
No,
fine. What?
You know what? It's a thing. But what did you think about Mrs. Maisel? The whole series. Have you seen it? Watch it. It's,
I've seen one episode in part because I'm a white ethnic woman who's a comic who is married to another comic, and all I hear is "you have to see it." So
you don't want to see it.
just based on that, it's like I'm very indifferent. But the fact that everyone tells me I have to see it, I'm not.
If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. That's all I know. That's
Yeah. But Lenny Bruce, you can get his stuff on Pandora. So if you don't want to invest in an album, he did sacrifice his life for all the dick jokes that you've heard. So you should honor him in that way. And then over here, I have my comedy albums. I have a Mort Saul and a Dick Gregory and Edith Than and Albert Brooks, A Star Is Bought, which is great. You guys
Raise our glass to Lenny Bruce.
Yay!
To Lenny Bruce.
And I had to take one of his albums down because it was inappropriate for work. So I had to switch it out and put a Smothers Brothers there instead. So, but it's from the Purple Onion. So, all right, yes.
Who's a modern comic that you would compare Lenny Bruce to? Who's a good analog for Lenny Bruce?
Okay, so by modern, you can't say George Carlin, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like within the last couple decades.
I would say George Carlin and Richard Pryor are the ones that challenge the status quo in ways that were funny and creative and just angry. Is it? What I would say, but other about this
Audio.
Oh, oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, guys. Can you? Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let it. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Nina G, ladies and gentlemen. Nina G. Hell yeah. And hell yeah, Jason. And
Jason Freebird. Jason Freebird.
and if you guys didn't know, Nina G, she wrote a book called Stutter Interrupted. I'll post that down in the chat. She's an author as well. So yeah, give it up for her. All right, we have the last comic who's been passing out. I'm so sorry, Nick. We've been running this, but Nick.
I've been watching the moves though in front of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
She's been sleeping on the bridge the whole time.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and Nick.
Oh, girl.
And Nick is based out of LA, and so she's coming to us from LA. She used to live here in San Francisco. You know, she's just laying down because she's lazy. No, I'm kidding. Let's give it up. Let's get up for Nick. Adele.
How you guys doing?
You know what's crazy? You wouldn't believe this, but I'm actually. Can you see this? I'm standing right in front of the fucking Golden Gate Bridge.
Wow.
This guy is about to jump, so we're a little concerned over here. But holy shit, it's great weather too. You know what I figured? You can even like if you. I can float. Check it out. I can float on the Golden Gate Bridge. And it looks amazing. You guys, I don't have any Corona material. I know, bummer, right? But this is what happened. Right before the epidemic, I went into a hospital and got knee surgery.
Oh.
Because I was like, you know, this isn't nearly as exciting enough, you know, this whole Corona shit. So I want some more. I want to double down, and I got myself my knee. Are you guys squeamish? Like, do you want to see it? Anyway, probably not. It's I tore my ACL and my meniscuses, both of them.
Shit.
And right before the Corona crisis, I was like, oh, I need to quickly get this fixed. So I went into the hospital, got it fixed, came out, and ever since I'm recovering and it's going really well. Don't feel bad for me; it's going really well. But in that way, now I'm like, everybody's talking about the pandemic and how they're quarantining, and I'm like, I have a totally different movie that I'm watching over here, like it's kind of like going to the movie by yourself. That's it. And everybody's in the other room watching another movie. Great. Didn't work. Good. But what's funny? Do you guys want to say anything? just checking. Does my crowd work? What was funny is I had to get tested. My blood had to get tested. I had to do blood work before the surgery. Okay, so I go into the lab works. Fucking hate them. But went in. This girl. I'm like on crutches. Okay, like for 6 weeks I've been on crutches. I'm like buff. Like I have fucking. Like. I don't know if you can see it behind the bridge and shit, but look at that.
Oh my god!
It like even detaches from my body. There it is.
Wow.
So I'm on crutches. I'm like in front of the window, talking to this girl, and she's like, "Well, we need your doctor's note. The doctor's orders to do the blood work." I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Well, they emailed it to me. Can I email it to you?" She's like, I'm like, "What do you mean, She goes, "Well, you gotta fax it to me." I'm like, "Right now? Like how?" She goes, you don't have a fax machine? I'm like, wait, no, I left it in the car. You know, like, are you in 2020 yet? Like, what the hell? Got the blood work done. I'm super squeamish about blood work. I always like faint, you know. Do you guys faint for blood work? Or like donating blood?
No.
Holy shit, I do.
Oh.
By the way, I heard that corona you won't get coronavirus if you have blood type O.
Yeah, I heard
I
that.
have blood type O. I still have the coronavirus, so you do? Monique? You
O
and
negative.
Jordan?
I have O. I'm O.
O zero? Oh god. O minus?
Positive or negative? I think I'm O positive, but I haven't checked in a long time. I used to donate blood a lot, you know, before, and so I think I'm O positive, which is the most common type.
I thought it was O for orgasm.
I'm O negative, which is like the rarest shit. That's why they wanted me though, because my blood everybody can take. I can never take anybody else's blood, but I can donate. So I went in.
Is it
to
O
donate.
the most common type? Does anybody? Alexa, where are you?
Yeah, Alexa, where the fuck are you?
Oh my.
She's listening to me in the back room.
Hey, wait, stop. Wait. Let's see if this works. Alexa,
Yeah, you
what's the most common blood type?
Oh.
She's not answering. Are you Alexa?
No, I'm not.
You triggered my Alexa. You triggered my Alexa just now.
Oh my god, I love this. I just screamed in your face, hoping that Alexa behind you will pick up on my voice, and you answered. This is comedy gold.
Instead of just googling it.
It's okay. I think we're past the point. Anyway, but like, so whenever I go in blood testing, people give me shit because I'm gay as fuck, as you can tell, and you can't donate blood if you're gay. Did you know that? They give you shit. Yeah, because and usually it's from men because you know HIV and sleeping around and stuff. But then I'm like, dude, have you met my friend Karen? She sleeps with at least 7 guys every fucking week, no condom. But thank God she can donate blood, you know. Anyway, where was I? Doing blood work.
O positive and then O negative is the second most common. O positive is the first most common. O negative is the second. I looked it up.
Jordan, what would we do without you? I faint. This is the first time I donated blood. I was in college. Well, I'm from Germany, so we call it university, okay? And we call it, you know. Anyway, we learn shit there actually, not unlike the American colleges. Anyway, and I went into donating blood, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna donate blood, and boop, boop, boop. You know, I was even like squeezing the ball so that the blood would flow quicker. Boom! Next thing you know, fainted. I was like, holy shit. But here's the catch: if you don't come back, they don't pay you. So they only pay you if you come back. I was like, oh. So guess what, guys? I went back and fainted another time. This is how you do it. This is how you make money. So I'm healing. I'm recovering. Here's my knee. Yeah. Are you guys squeamish? Anyway, here's my knee. Can you see it?
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah.
It had like 5 stitches in it, and
Trippy.
and I was taking Percocet, which I've never taken in my entire life. And while I was on Percocet, people would call me and check in on me, but at the same time, nobody would come in because of Corona, right? So they were like, "Oh, I left you some shit on the door at the, in front of your door. You can pick up." And I was like, on crutches, with the Percocet. And then people would always ask me this one thing. They're like, "So, how do you like the Percocet? Are you like, tripping and shit?" And I'm like, no. They're like, "Are you hallucinating on it?" I'm like, no. I mean, unless I'm hallucinating that I'm on the phone with you right now. You know, how would I know? That was trippy, not funny, but funny to me. What else? This is terrible. Why was I agreeing to this?
You know you love it. You know you love it.
Hey, I made myself a T-shirt. Can you see it? It has my Instagram
Oh,
handle
hell
on
yeah.
it.
Nice.
Nice.
But here's the thing. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be this marketing genius. I'm gonna make a T-shirt with my handle on it so that people follow me on Instagram because I need Instagram followers so I can hook more, right? But then I was also like, I'm a feminist. I'm not gonna put it in my boobs. I do have boobs, okay? I know they're not pronounced, but they're there. And so I'm not gonna put it here. So I put it right in the fold below my boobs when nobody can fucking see it now. You know what I mean? But do follow me. What a shit show. I feel like with the corona, how am I doing on time? Am I killing time okay?
can't
Good.
David Tell?
David Tell?
That was the San Francisco cab. It's David Tell. He's joined us.
Really?
Nobody? It's a joke.
David Tell.
Okay.
David Tell?
Hey,
Oh.
I love that this is interactive. What's going on, Monique? Where are you?
I was trying to read your shirt. I'm like trying to follow you right now, but I couldn't.
Yeah, stick it out. Stick it out.
Okay, got it.
I couldn't read it either.
It was caught in the boob cleavage.
Wait, is there an underscore? No underscore.
Boob cleavage.
I don't.
And
Oh, I'm missing a C. Okay, got it.
You know, this is the thing. It's actually a fucking French name. I'm from Germany, and my parents were like, oh, we're gonna make this extra complicated. We're gonna give her a French name because hating the Germans isn't enough. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, Dankeschön. I cut my hair today.
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you. It was pretty expensive. My barber, she's a little bit of a cunt. She charges a lot. Dude, you should see my bathroom. It's full of hair. Thank God I live alone. Thank God I live alone. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this. I mean, on a more serious note, I feel like this pandemic, it almost feels surreal to me. It feels like, what? We were the generation who's never going to have war or fucking, shit like this going, and now we're in a pandemic, and everybody's afraid of having corona, and, people, like, cross streets, nobody, like, comes into my apartment, and at the same time, it's not a big deal. We just have to stay at home. Like our ancestors went to war. Like they lost fucking, they had blood all over. And we just like have to chill and fucking watch TV. Like so. I feel like we can make that sacrifice. Take that advice from a German. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna do something non-corona. How's that? I travel a lot for comedy. I used to travel a lot for comedy, and every time I stay in a hotel room, I'm amazed that we still have hotel Bibles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like who? Like even if you're like Christian, who in their right mind is gonna go into a hotel room and be like, I could watch TV or brush up on Cain and Abel. Nobody, like, nah, not even the most devout Christian. So what I started doing now is I just take the Bible out of the drawer and I put it on the nightstand and I just open it at any page and just leave it there. Because in my mind, it's the funniest shit. that when the cleaning lady comes in, it's like, what happened here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we all start doing that, please? All of us? I mean, that would be the funniest shit if that ever got back to me, you know? Like, what's happening with these people? You know, the Bible's, like, what's... And that would also be the first time a German, hey, you're just fucking walking on my punchline!
Hashtag something something. Whatever the hashtag you want it to be.
Wait, what?
What do you want the hashtag to be so we can attribute it back to you?
Oh, good one. Hashtag open Bibles. Hashtag Cain and Abel. Hashtag. Anyway, hashtag the first time the Germans started a good movement.
404.
I think I'm gonna close with that.
Yeah! Hell yes! Yes.
Mic drop.
That. Thank you, Nick. That was a Nick. Yes. Hell yeah. Everybody, thank you. Thank you guys. You know what? Thank you for every people who have donated. I'm gonna call out the people who have not donated. But no, I'll call out the people who've donated since they have donated. I think Glam was trying to donate, so let's see if he donated here. Let's see. Nope, I don't see that. But I want to thank Arby for donations. Yep. Crazy Party House. Who's Crazy Party House? I have no idea. Lucy.
Party House.
Crazy
Let's
Party.
go.
Hell yeah, Crazy Party House. If you want to chime in, say some words. And Lucy Fox. Thank you, Lucy Fox. And Robert Memo.
Lucy Fox. She rocks.
Oh, hell yeah. And Robert Memo. Does anybody know Robert Memo? Awesome. Yeah, so...
Yeah, Robert is actually Glam.
Oh, that's you. All right, Glam. Oh, thank you, Glam. Thank you. Thank you. Again, this is the most amount of people I've ever had in a show.
So sad.
It's so sad. So sad.
It's just me. I don't know.
I want to say, so since you guys have donated, I think Nick will be donating her spoon, and Nina G will be donating her brush. Right?
Trying to find you on Venmo.
At UriahHawkes.com. Uriah-Hawkes.com.
I got it.
Cool. And then yeah, and I'll just divvy up these donations to all the comics.
Yay, gas money.
Hell yeah.
Gas
Thank
money.
you. You guys are amazing.
Tonight we normally get drink tickets and a little bit of tips. So
Everybody's in the bar tab too.
yeah.
Gas money's just a little different, right? Like from the farts and shit. Okay. Never.
But it'll really help with the internet bill because Jason, play us out, man. Play
Oh
some
shit.
Metallica.
Hold on, we got one more donation. We got one more donation from Jennifer Christian. Hell yeah. Thank you, Jennifer. That's awesome. All right, Jason, if you want to close us out.
Jason, play us out. Yeah. Yeehaw! Woo!
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Till next time. Oh. Till next time. We'll see you next month.
Guys,
Hey, show your puppy again, Jason.
I know all my Tinder dates. Thank you.
Jason, show your puppy again. She's so cute.
She's 70 pounds. Throughout my back.
Working out.
Stay home. Stay.
All right, guys. I'll see you in the chat room later.
All right.
Nudes only.
All right. Remember to stay safe.
Safe space comedy. Thank you, Ryan.
All right, thanks guys, thanks ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
We're all gonna be famous.
Jordan, don't leave. I'm not gonna leave. You're.
Bye. I'm closing out. Oh, look at that.
Oh no.
Thanks, Monique. Thanks, guys. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you coming. Thank you.
Thank
Wait,
you.
Are we Zeus downing?
Yeah, do Downy. All right.
Jim wants to Zeus down it. Did you hear that?
Yeah, we could Zeus down it. Oh, look at that. Jennifer, she like gave us $40. That's so nice.
Aw.
Arby gave 20.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
People like working with you, baby. You got this going on.
You
Right
think
now.
so?
I think so. I think it's just the beginning. So get everybody right now.